Tossed salad?
Or orange wedges?
With your choice of juice or milk.
Yeah.
I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run away, baby.
Good morning, Gators! Today for lunch we'll be having French bread pizza,
Baby carrots with low-fat ranch dressing,
tossed salad,
orange wedges.
and your choice of juice or milk.
Let's move on to our Gators in action.
Our Lady Gators soccer team is taking on the Dunham soccer tournament.
The basketball team is participating in the Gold Dome Classic.
And the girls basketball team will be participating in the Walk-Ons Classic.
Good luck to all of our Gators.
Interested in going to Washington, D.C.? I really don't know how you can learn more about this.
What's up, Gators? I'm sure you've heard a lot about the upcoming DC trip this spring.
So we decided to take it into our own hands and ask Ms. Pierce some more questions about it.
So, what did you as the group do during the trip?
Well, the trip is 6 days. That would be 6 days, Sunday through Friday. And on the first day, we basically fly in and just sightsee. And then there are 2 days of exploring Washington, D.C., Monday and Tuesday. And the students do this not with me, but with program people from the Close Up organization. So they have their teachers and they're going to all the big things that people do when they go to DC. They go to certain Smithsonian museums and they go to the monuments and the memorials, and they're learning about the historical significance of them. So it's a little bit different than if you just went to DC and you were just looking at things, because they're prompted with thought-provoking questions, and it's just more than just sightseeing. And then in the evenings, they are debating policy with their peers and kind of understanding how policy making works within our system. And then on the Wednesday, we go and go to Capitol Hill. It's our Hill Day. So we meet our 2 senators and our representative in the House. We visit the Library of Congress. We go to the Supreme Court. And I'm like, is there anything else that we do? And then we do a cultural experience Wednesday night. And usually that's some sort of play at the Kennedy Center. And then on the Thursday, the students go back to sightseeing. And I think they do a neighborhood study where they walk a neighborhood and they talk about what current issues are going on, like gentrification and things like that. And then the Friday that we leave, usually I try to get a late flight so that we can do some more sightseeing. Historically, we've gone and visited the White House, gone to the archives to see the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and whatever else the students want to do. But a lot of things are closed for security reasons and for COVID reasons.
What are some things that you'll learn while on the trip?
Well, students get to learn that there are people outside of their own community that have different ideas than the ideas that people have here. So they always have different schools from different places interacting with each other. And so they will get to see what do generally students from California think about these issues, or how does that compare to the issues that are facing my own community or the generally held beliefs of my community. Some other things that they learn is about civil discourse. How can you disagree with someone and communicate those ideas in a way that is productive, and instead of being counterproductive, like shouting or just being you're wrong and I hate you. You actually want to work towards a solution that everybody can kind of have a win in. Some other things they learn about the history of the founding of our capital city, and they learn about the legislative process. There's a mock Congress. We actually go to the Capitol. They can see different debates going on in committees. what our representatives are doing, how they're trying to help us, are they trying to help us? It's a lot, it's learning all day. It's like the city is a classroom. Does that make sense? Okay.
And then, what are some differences with this trip because of COVID, if any?
The differences that I'm aware of are that there will be less mingling of the schools. So like if you're traveling as a school, like we have students from Dutchtown traveling with us as well, we'll stay together instead of mixing it all up, just to try to keep the groups more static, to reduce the, I guess, possibility of spread if someone is sick. And I know there are some legal waivers you have to sign. Our district imposes that, as well as the close-up organization, like a release of liability. But as far as things being closed because of COVID, a lot of the things in DC have opened back up. So I don't know for sure if things specifically that are closed due to COVID. Some things are closed due to security measures.
And then my final question, has anyone tried to plot to steal the Declaration of Independence yet?
Not on my trip. I heard there's a movie about that maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GoPro.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed today's segment about DC trip, and if you have any questions, just go to room 302 in the main building. Back to the desk.
Really, can we get some more information about that trip?
And finally, tutoring.
Geometry tutoring is on Mondays in room 602 and Thursdays room 604 until 3:45.
And biology tutoring is on Mondays from 2:45 to 3:45 in room 108.
That's all for today, Gators. Reporting for Jeanan, I'm Abby.
And I'm Brooke.
Have a delightful day.